guys, my name is Carys. I'm 19 years old and I have decided to start a YouTube channel. Instead of doing an introduction, I thought I'd just go straight into the first video. I just want the content. So I asked on Instagram what videos people want to see the most, or like what video they want to see first, and most people said a fitness journey. So that's why I'm here today. I'm gonna keep on looking down because I've written all my notes that I want to say on a document. So I have been going to the gym on and off for about 2 years, but in the last few months, maybe like half a year, I've been really going hard on the fitness journey and I've seen a lot of progress. I've always been on the bigger scale, like I've never been one of the skinny girls. I've never really went to the gym. I always ate what I want, like when I want. And you know, you get bullied as a child like all the time because I was just chubby and none of my friends were, which is fine. And although I was like in and out of exercise throughout my life, so I have been dancing since I was like 5 years old, I never actively thought that I could change my appearance in the way that I have. I never thought I could successfully change the relationship I had with my body until very recently, to be honest. So before I start this video, I'm going to try and split it into categories. So I'm going to talk about what I did when I started out, what I do now, like my kind of routine. I'm going to talk about nutrition and motivation and my feelings towards exercising and fitness now. Before I start, I just want to let you know this is literally just what's worked for me. I can't give you like a miracle cure of how you can get the same results. Equally, some people will do the same thing as me and get way more results a lot quicker. This is literally just what has worked for me. I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not a nutritionist, I don't have any degrees in any form of fitness. This is literally just what I've learned along the way. I also want to let you know that your worth is not defined by your weight. I am happy and healthy now, and I was happy and healthy a year ago when I was a bit bigger. I didn't feel any less worthy then than I do now. I love my body now. I love it so much, and I still have so many more goals, and I still am nowhere near like the finish line. Even if there is a finish line, I don't think there is, but like the way my body is now, I still want to really progress and make a lot of change and lose a bit more fat and tone up and build more muscle. But I'm still completely in love with my body how it is now, and I was a year ago, and I will be in a year's time. I think if you're going to do this, you need to really work on the reason why you're doing it. Exercising and working out just gives me so much mental clarity. It makes me feel so good. The endorphins are real, like they're so real. But also, like, if you don't love yourself now, it's going to be hard to love yourself when you've changed. Like, you should love yourself for who you are. And I know it's really difficult, and I do want to make a few videos on like self-love and tips and tricks, because I feel like me personally, I've come a long way in my mindset, and I am at a position now where I'm really comfortable with who I am, what I stand for, the way I look. And it's not been easy. Like, I'm not gonna like lie to you and say that one day I just woke up and I love myself and life is so good and it's so easy and I'm just the lucky one, because that's just not how it's gone. Like, I've gone through a lot of stuff. I've gone through a lot of pain. You know, I used to get bullied for being fat. Please like take this video with a pinch of salt. Like, this is just what has worked for me, and I'm really grateful, and I'd say that I feel really lucky, but at the same time, I've put in a hell of a lot of work. Like, I have worked my little glutes off to get to where I am. Like, how have I done it? So I am in no way finished with my journey. And I would actually think I've just started. Like, I've only just started seeing results, and I've been going on and off for a couple years, but like really properly since about October, November time is when I like hit the gym hard, and it's now April. I've really only been fully going for like 6 months, and I'm only just seeing results. So I think my journey has just started, because there is so much more I want to achieve. But I have come such a long way with my physique, my mentality, my strength, just my body in general, my whole mindset towards exercise in the gym. It's just improved in such a short space of time. So the first thing that I'd suggest you do if you were really interested in starting like your own fitness journey is take progress pics. I'm going to insert some pictures throughout the video, because I want to keep it entertaining and like interactive. But I don't weigh myself. So I'm sorry if you wanted to watch this video and be like, I have lost a stone, because I can't tell you that. And the reason why I don't weigh myself is because I don't want to lose weight, I want to lose fat, and I want to build muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. So I could have done so much progress, lost so much fat, gained so much muscle, go on the weighing scales and see that I've put on a few pounds, and then my whole mindset would have just started from the beginning again. All I care about is how my body like physically looks and feels. So taking progress pictures is the best way to hold yourself accountable, because I didn't realise that like my body has changed so much until I looked at like that bikini picture from when I was in Barcelona, which was literally last summer, to the bikini pictures that I take now. Because you live with your body 24/7, you're not going to notice the changes until you really compare the pictures. So when I started, I literally used to go to the gym and spend an hour on the cross trainer or the treadmill and go home, and I hated every second of it. And this is why I didn't stick to it. It's not a chore to me anymore. Like, it's such a fun thing for me to do. Fair enough if you have good cardiovascular fitness, but I didn't. Like, the thought of running made me feel sick. So obviously I didn't keep it up because I didn't enjoy it. I didn't see any results. All I do is get fed up, get bored and get sweaty, and then probably miss a week out because the thought of dragging myself and doing an hour on the cross trainer did not appeal to me whatsoever. So then in November of 2019, I decided to bite the bullet and get a personal trainer. I go to Pure Gym, so there are personal trainers like available at Pure Gym that you can like sign up for. I was in and out of the gym for a couple of years before this, but this is the point that completely changed my fitness journey and honestly like changed my life. Like the way I live it now is so fitness related. It's because of this. So I got a personal trainer called Amy. She's called Amy Love PT on Instagram. She is a powerhouse. She was my saving grace. She is strong and fierce and she can lift. Like, I just looked at her and I was like, wow, like you are so inspiring. Like I want you to train me. So it is expensive, like I can't lie to you, and it isn't necessarily necessary. Like you don't need a personal trainer, and I don't want you to watch this think, oh god, like I'm not going to achieve anything because Carys got a personal trainer and I can't afford that, or that's not something that I want to do. You don't need it. However, I don't regret spending a single penny because it taught me about weights and weightlifting, and I would have never ever gone upstairs with all the big sweaty intimidating men and worked out just on weights and in the free weight room if it wasn't for her. Weightlifting changed my whole relationship with the gym. A lot of people, especially females, I think, that are just starting out shy away from weightlifting because they think it's like not feminine, like you have to be a masculine man to do it, you'll get judged, you look like you don't know what you're doing, like you can develop injuries really easily. Also, people think, no, but I just want to lose fat, like I don't want to build muscle, I just want to lose fat, so like running on the cross trainer will help. Again, I'm reiterating, I'm not a personal trainer, I have no degrees or qualifications, this is just what I've learned. Do your own research. Cardio, basically you lose weight from everywhere, including losing muscle mass, so you can't like pick and choose what weight you lose when you do cardio. Like, yeah, cardio is great for burning high calories. Literally, not only do you burn calories and lose fat, you're also converting that into muscle, which is what you don't do when you're doing cardio, so you'll just genuinely get more toned at the same time, and I find it so much easier. I'm still working really hard and I'm still losing loads of weight, and when I started personal training in November, I didn't do any cardio. Like I'd literally sometimes just do that one session a week and that would be it. Also grew my love for the gym because I can focus on more. Like I'm not just wasting an hour just running in the same spot. I'm creating goals. Like I can see like 1 week I can, you know, deadlift 60 kilograms and then the next week I can deadlift 80, and it's like, wow, like I've really made an improvement in my strength. It's also so easy to recognize how much easier it feels when you first started to like now. I remember I could not even lift like 40 kg on the deadlift. Like I really used to struggle and like my back used to hurt after, and I know that's like bad form or whatever, and now like that is so easy for me. I'll do loads and loads of reps with that just as a little warm up. Muscle is more metabolically active than fat, so the more you gain, in muscle, the more calories you burn. That's why I ditched the cardio and I just went on to weight training, and this was first with my personal trainer. And the reason why I'm so glad I got a personal trainer is because now I don't need one and I can go and do all the exercises myself. But she just gave me that initial bit of information, the initial bit of confidence. I didn't know anything, and now I can go into the weight room and know what all the machines do, know how much I can lift as well, which is really helpful because it's really hard to like know your strength. So typically I used to go, I'd say 5 times a week, and I'll split my days up into leg days, arm days, and that's it really. Like my routine has changed a lot since being at home, and I'll talk you through it, and it's also made me want to change my routine when I'm at the gym. But yeah, I'll go through like a quick plan with you. So initially my personal trainer made me a plan, and it was just like a full body plan. She made 2 variations, so I do one session and repeat the other plan the next session and keep switching and swapping the 2 plans. They were just like general all body, but then I worked by myself and made a gym plan for 2 leg sessions, 1 arm session and 1 back session. Okay, so now I'm just going to add in a few pictures of some of the gym plans that I made whilst I carry on talking. These are very specific to me, but this just gives you an idea of what I do. And I started doing these at the gym. So I'd always do an activation and a warm up, and then for the booty, barbell back squats. So I get the barbell on the back and do some squats. Hip thrusts are really good. They're my favourite to get my bum burning. If I can do one exercise forever, it would be hip thrusts. I built lots of muscles. My quad muscles are so much stronger now. My glute muscles are strong. I want to increase my upper body, but like I can shoulder press like 8 kilograms with 15 reps. So what my personal trainer did with me is she did a decent weight but at really high reps. So I did lots and lots of reps instead of just doing 1 rep of 1. So like instead of deadlifting 100 kilograms just once, I deadlift like 70 to 80 kilograms and I do like 8 to 10 reps of them. Now when I've been at home, I wanted to improve my cardiovascular fitness because, as I've already mentioned in the video, I don't like cardio. So I've been working out my abs more. I've been including HIIT exercises into my workout routines because I don't have as many weights at home, so I can't lift heavy. So I do lots and lots of reps and lots of sets, and then I have included a bit of HIIT. And then me and my mum have started doing this thing called Couch to 5K, which is a app that you can get. And if you're new to running, I really recommend it. You go on 3 runs a week for 9 weeks. And the whole idea is by the end of the 9 weeks, you can run a whole 5K without stopping. So we've done our first 3 runs of the week, and they are in like intervals. So we do 60 seconds of running, 90 seconds of walking. So overall you run for like 8 minutes, and it gradually increases as the weeks go by. I'm just going to give a brief schedule of what I actually do when I'm working out at home because I didn't make it quite clear. So here are just 2 pictures of home workout plans that I've made for myself. I tend to do the plans I just showed you on the weekend when I don't do any other workouts because they're quite long sessions. But then in the weekday, I like to do Shreddy as well as a Megan Grub Live because I find Shreddy quite easy. And then I do a run every other day. Also, I know this sounds a lot, but I really want to reiterate, I'm not actually very strict on myself. I just do this every day because I want to. But if I need to take a rest day, I 100% will prioritise my recovery over working out. A lot of people have asked how I stay motivated. And honestly, I just love it. I love it, and it never feels like a chore, and I think a healthy relationship is key. I think just know that you deserve to feel healthy, you deserve to fuel your body, you deserve to feel and look after yourself. And now, setting goals is really important. Make a gym plan, because if you, or a workout plan, because if you just say I'm going to work out today and then you feel overwhelmed, there's so many videos on Instagram and YouTube and you don't know where to start, just make a plan. It takes a while, but how I made a home workout plan, I incorporated exercises that I can do at the gym without equipment, or I can do with the equipment I've got at home. I watched loads and loads of Instagram videos and picked the best exercises that I liked, and I basically put them all into one. So I've got a leg day and an arm day, and they typically last about an hour. Also, just to reiterate, do what works for you. You don't have to work out every day. You don't even have to work out at all in the week if you don't want to. Just be kind on yourself. Do what makes you feel happy. Don't make it into a chore, because then you'll just end up hating it. Nutrition is a tricky one because it's something that I couldn't get from my personal trainer because I am vegan, and I don't know if they teach vegan nutrition in a nutrition degree, but I don't think they do, which is bad, but you know. I drink 3 to 5 litres of water every single day. I have a hydro flask and I fill this up about 5 times a day, and it's super helpful. I really recommend you drinking a lot of water. It's just good for anything in general. Obviously when you sweat you need to replace it with water. It helps your skin, like it just helps everything, and I think this is one of the reasons why I feel so good and I have so much energy. I try to eat at the moment as healthy as I can. I never restrict myself. If I want to eat cake or chocolate, I will eat cake or chocolate, but don't be hard on yourself, especially when we're in like isolation. I just feel like it's just silly if you're really restrict on yourself. But typical meals are really high in protein. I like to eat a lot of whole food, so I get my protein from tofu. It's my favourite protein source, and food in general. Lots of lentils, black beans are a fave, just mixed beans in general. So I'll have like sweet potato, a protein source, and then lots and lots of vegetables. The majority of the food I eat is just veg, raw veg, salad, cooked veg, any veg. Put it in, put some sweet chili sauce or like soy sauce over it, and I could eat a whole bowl of veg. I'm going to put a what I eat in a day video up next, as in my next video, so you can see like what I typically eat in a day. It's annoying because I can't tell you like this is the diet I follow and this is how, if you follow it, you're gonna get the results that I have. In terms of supplements and protein, I used to be really bad at recovering. I remember the first few personal training sessions, the days after, and even like the next session after, I just couldn't move. Like my muscles were just not used to lifting heavy weights. They just wouldn't recover enough, and maybe that's because of my diet. Obviously I need to be more careful with getting enough protein, so I bought some protein. I have the vegan protein powder. It's the soy isolate from My Protein, and it's the chocolate blend. I take BCAAs more for muscle recovery, and I take creatine because it's involved in muscle growth, so it's supposed to like help grow your muscles, like without all the technical terms. I think it works. I don't know, but like muscles are growing regardless of whether that's because of that or because I'm just working really hard. So yeah, that's typically like what I eat, my workout schedule. It is all about mindset, to be honest, and I just want to let you know that if you want to do this, like you can have all the time in the world. Also, like if you miss a few days out because like you're stressed considering the situation, it's fine. Like I am not going to lose months and months of progress because I've had a week slouching around, but equally I feel so much better mentally if I do work out, and that is just kind of where I'm at the moment. I'm still wanting to carry on, and I'm going to continue running. I'm really enjoying it. I'm doing a lot more HIIT. I will do some workout videos if you wanted to see a bit more of like an interactive video, but yeah, in the meantime, this is just what I do. I hope this was kind of helpful. Like I guess I didn't really give necessarily a lot of tips. I just told you what I do. Again, this is just what's worked for me, and everybody is different, but I can promise you that if you put the effort in, if you plan it a little bit, if you work on like your mindset behind it all, and you do it for the right reasons because you want to feel healthy and like challenge yourself and feel good about yourself, then you will see results. But equally, like you are not more worthy because you've lost more weight. Like you are so worthy the way you are, and as long as you're healthy and happy, that's all that matters. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am really excited to start doing this YouTube thing. I think I've got a lot to say and a lot to give to the world, and I think YouTube is a really cool platform at the moment to do that. Thank you so much for persevering. Fair play if you got to the end of the video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. Give it a like, comment that down suggestions. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.